Alright, all you listeners to the madness, welcome back to Under the Radar. And I know a couple of you out there are asking, DJ Smokey, why in the world are you doing Under the Radar in the middle of the week once again? Well, to answer that question simply, when we were doing Under the Radar and trying to finish the rest of the parts up, folks, we got a severe migraine headache and had to turn all the lights off, the monitors, and everything, and actually had to wrap our head around with, I do believe, a towel of some sort, and had to blind ourselves like Ken Chi to prevent light from coming in so we could possibly do the show. And after Maestro watching me do that for about a good 2 hours and still struggling to do the show, he said, why cause yourself that much pain? Let's just wait till Wednesday and do the show properly at 100%. Good call on Maestro. Good call. But besides me looking like one of the characters from Mortal Kombat, folks, I think it's time for us to pick up our left-handed scissors and cut out some very interesting newspaper clippings from this past weekend and beyond for another edition of Yesterday's News. And in our first Yesterday's News story, and in sad news from the world of music, for you Quiet Riot fans out there, the drummer known as Frankie Banali unfortunately died this past week at the age of 68 years old. And for those who don't know, Frankie Banali was a part of the original 80s lineup of Quiet Riot, having joined the band when they reformed back in 1982, and was also a part of 12 separate Quiet Riot albums, including one of their best albums known as Mental Health, and was a part of the song Come On Feel the Noise, and was even a part of Quiet Riot getting back together not only in 2004, but also in 2010, and even was the manager of the said group back in 1994. But Frankie Banali was also a part of the group Wasp and was credited about being a part of several albums such as The Headless Children in 1989 and even a part of the Crimson Idol from 1992. And we here at Under the Radar would like to say on behalf of the drummer of Quiet Riot, may your work live on forever and may you forever rest in peace. And in other news, and more or less video game news, for you fans out there looking for something outside of the Batman universe, it's been announced that from the DC fandom this past weekend that there will be a new Gotham video game entitled Gotham Knights. That has been said by most has no connection whatsoever to the Gotham series games that's been released over the past several years. You know, like Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City, and Arkham Origins. This has no connection with it, but at the same time, it gives you a chance to play as not only Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and even Robin. Which, in my opinion, is nice. And to make things even better, it even has a co-op mode that you can join at any point in the game for this game. And I, for one, cannot wait to get my hands on this game so me and my sister can reunite as not only Batgirl, but also as Nightwing for the first time since Batman Rise of Shun Tzu. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last time me and my sister was able to use those two characters in any form of Batman game as a team. Can't wait for that. And for those out there who wants to check out the cool trailer for this game that features a whole bunch of characters that you will be going up against besides Mr. Freeze, you can go ahead and check it out on the YouTube page of one man only known as DC to check it out for yourself. And in other news from the DC fandom, for you fans out there of the Suicide Squad who always wanted a game for the said Suicide Squad, I have some good news for you. Because as of this past weekend, they would show a trailer for the video game known as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That would even feature a song from Outkast known as Bob or Bombs Over Baghdad. And the best part about all this is, folks, it does show all the silliness of all the said characters in this game, including not only Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and even Captain Boomerang for this said trailer. And yeah, I for one can't wait to get my hands on this game as well, but the wait for this one has been revealed that you won't be able to play it until 2022. Yeesh. So a bit of a 2-year wait for you fans out there who wants to get their hands on this game involving the Suicide Squad. But for those out there who wants to check out the funny trailer for this said game to whet your appetites till then, you can head on over to the website only known as GameInformer.com, or even head on over to the YouTube page of DC to check it out for yourself. And with that DC news, with a little bit of sad news from the world of music out of the way, folks, wraps it up for another edition of Yesterday's News. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music, and when we return, we'll be back with more of this midweek madness as Under the Radar rolls on right after this. So don't touch that dial just yet, folks, and stay tuned.